At the root of life lies our first and foremost need, the need for food. Even today, the world is unable to provide food for all of us. The future looks bleaker. The World Food Programme projects increases in world food prices by 150% and an increase in hunger by 60%. Only a few food production centers exist in the world. Pakistan is one of them. Pakistan is located at the center of Middle East, South Asia and Central Asia, which makes it a key geographical player in the Asian trade. Meat is an important ingredient of the human diet. With an increase in global population, how do we ensure that meat doesn't run out in a few years? Pakistan is the 5th largest producer of farm produce among Muslim countries and 20th in the world. Punjab is 60% of Pakistan. One of the most fertile lands on the planet, Punjab is fodder-rich with an abundance of fresh water. Pakistan has over 100 million in animals, with Punjab supporting 81 million of the livestock. There are hardly any countries that love rearing animals like we do. There are few countries that have the landmass that supports animal farming, fewer still have the crops that support the fodder, and even fewer have an elaborate water infrastructure. Punjab has all these traits. This is a unique combination that places Pakistan in the center as a meat producer and a meat exporter, and it also opens the door to the halal meat sector. The halal worldwide market is over $2 trillion. The halal meat market alone accounts for $85 billion per year. Much like the Jewish kosher brand, halal has 3 broad requirements: that the slaughter of the animal is done by a Muslim who pronounces the name of Allah at the time of slaughter, and that the slaughter is in a safe and a hygienic manner. That the animals are disease-free, and that the supplementary feed or water is not contaminated by impurities. As a meat-eating country, Pakistan has created a steady demand to grow its own livestock farming industry. Everything in Pakistan is halal: the feed, the fodder, and the water. Pakistan is in top 10 of the world agricultural exporters.
You see, we have all the ingredients. In the first place, we have animals, and not many countries have that asset. We have land, we have water, we have fodder to provide for those elements. So this is our comparative advantage. It is going to stay. The second is that we are located in a geography where on our both sides, in Central Asia and in the Middle East, and also in the Far East, we have meat deficient countries who are net importers of meat, and they would continue to do this as their purchasing power increases, as their consumer demand better quality products. So it's far more easier to do this from Pakistan than to do this from South America or from Australia or some elsewhere because of the distances.
Over 90% of livestock farmers in Pakistan are organic farmers that allow open grazing and feed earth-grown fodders to the animals. Pakistan has over 34 breeds of animals that can serve in the halal meat base, from camels to buffaloes. Pakistan has a large grazing base of 557 hectares of land, providing natural fodder without any need for supplemental feed. Pakistan is the second largest producer in the world in buffalo meat, as well as in goat meat. Through proper tagging, the process of traceability of the animal is a foolproof way to verify the animal breed, feed, and its vaccination record. Research to control and eradicate animal diseases is also being done. The Punjab Board of Investment and Trade.
PBIT's primary function is about to attract investment into Pakistan. And one of the major roles that we want to play is to identify key markets where this investment has a potential for Pakistan. And what we are doing with halal, we're not taking halal as just as meat, but we're taking halal as an industry. It's a $2 trillion industry in the world, and we want to make sure that we have a fair share of halal products export from Pakistan as compared to the rest of the world.
We at PBIT will facilitate the foreign investors in tying up with the government, as well as facilitating in terms of setting up their ventures here. So we will be that conduit where the things will happen much more quickly. So I say to the investors that Pakistan has a higher growth rate, the potential to grow is large, the meat industry is a very large industry, and we need to segment it one by one and discover it. So therefore it's a potential green field for any foreign investor to come into Pakistan and tap this opportunity.
Climate change will tend to reduce global agricultural production, increase food prices, and intensify the risk of hunger and malnutrition. The number of people at risk of hunger is projected to increase by 10 to 20% by 2050 as a consequence of climate change. Pakistan and its agricultural plains remain one of the world's few food baskets. It needs to be nurtured and grown for generations to come.